touching grass isn't enough. You need to touch some art. I think it's really annoying that we're being forced to consume media not by choice that is AI. And I feel like the first thing you should see in your day is something real. That is an important job of people is to do what you can control, and I can control what I put out. I put out art and I push physical items and mediums because I think that's important. In a consuming capitalist society that we're in, if you're gonna give into something real. And I feel like art is very much real. Honestly, when stuff like that happens, it's just like very overwhelming. And it makes you think, like, what can I do? How can I control myself when we're in this age of media? All of this discourse and stuff is cause for conversation. And I think conversation's really important because that's how we get stuff done. When a lot of things are out of our control, such as like what these companies and things are producing and selling to us, and in that capacity, I know that's why I have been creating so much art and just I like crave creating art that you can touch and feel. Comes in so many different ways outside of social media, like prints, canvases, paintings. Literally, I have my work all around my room because I think it's super important that, like, when we're being so forced to see things that aren't real, that at least you can have something that's real when you use your physical eyes. I'm encouraging you to go find somebody's work, go find some artists, go find some people who you just enjoy because I'm like, I think that this could just make the difference long term. Is like you wake up and see all this crap on your phone and you're like, oh, is this real or not? When you know when stuff is real or not. And that's another reason I really encourage people to go get pictures printed. I know people aren't into like having things up and all that stuff on their walls. Like whoop de doo, we get it. You're minimal, you know? There's nothing wrong with that, but it definitely does serve an agenda of confusion. Why do you think like asylums are plain rooms? You know what I'm saying? I feel like there is community in creation. You know, museums exist for a reason, for there to be conversation, for people to see things and have thoughts on. And I think that is just really what I'm getting at. We have all these talking pieces just to not have talking pieces in our homes and rooms and just day to day lives. All of this artificial intelligence should be actually people getting emotional intelligence, feeling more, getting things that make you feel and like produce something real. I know it's not for everybody, but I think not artificial intelligence is for everybody either, and we're being forced into it. So I think force yourself into some physical art and media, something visually pleasing. Make something yourself. Like, go do something, please. Like, touching grass isn't enough. You need to touch some art. It's very inspiring when you see something in your day to day life that someone made. And I know that it's hard to be like, oh, I can, like, we can't all just afford this, but I don't think we can afford to be seeing AI and all of these things and agendas that they push on us this often. That's what I don't think we can afford. Create something, buy art, experience art, have actual conversations on things that are real because that is what's important. I think that they're important to have conversations about art because I do feel like art is neglected, even though it's everywhere, and creativity is neglected in conversations when it comes to every single state in every single piece of the world, fashion, music, everything. Yeah, I don't take it as under attack. I just take it as a pivot we need to pivot with our creativity, and you know who does it best? Humans. I think artists are the best pivoters. I think people are the best pivoters, making something out of nothing. And I think that at the end of the day will always win. So, yeah.